Bro, what? What up, you nerds? Fallout here with a rare second video upload in one day. In my last video, I went over the 3 new Strand Aspects and tried to rate how strong I think they are. Link down in the video description, check it out if you haven't seen it yet. In that video, I mentioned that the new Warlock aspect Weavewalker is incredibly chonky, as whenever you activate it, you get a whopping 90% incoming damage reduction. In this video, we're going to go over just exactly how beefy a Weavewalker Warlock is and all the incredibly dumb things they're able to tank while in weave mode. We'll also cover a few clever methods you can use to reliably shut down a Weavewalker Warlock if you happen to bump into any in PvP. And believe me, you probably will. But real quick, let me tell you about Geology. They're the sponsor of today's video, so let's thank them for this partnership. Geology is a 24-time award-winning skin, hair, and body care company recognized in Men's Health, Ask Men, and a whole other host of reputable organizations. Geology creates simple and effective skincare and healthcare routines customized just for you with ingredients that are proven to work. I would have killed for this stuff back in the day, by the way. I used to have more oil on my face than a Domino's extra-large pan crust. All you gotta do is click my link, take a 30-second quiz, literally less time than it takes to fly to the tower, then tell them about your skin goals, and their team of dermatologists will design a personalized routine just for you, shipped right to your door. Geology is now celebrating their 5-year anniversary with an absolutely enormous offer. Right now, if you click my link in the video description, you'll get 70% off their award-winning skincare trial set. But that ain't all. They're giving you an additional bonus offer of up to 30% off one of the skin, hair, and body add-on products when you add it to your trial. Again, click my link or use my code Fallout70 to get a whopping 70% off your order. And again, thank you, Geology. All right, we back. While there are ways to put down a Weavewalker, you need to know what you're dealing with first. The Warlock pops their ability mid-air, and they can stay in Weave Walk mode for as long as they have a melee charge. While they're in Weave mode, they'll be slightly harder to see in PvP, and they also have a sneaky little advantage you might not know about right away. When in Weave mode, the Warlock's health bar is actually hidden, so not only are they tough to take down, but you won't know exactly how much health they have remaining. That could lead to you being overly cocky and challenging a Warlock who you think is weak but ready to leave a green-handed clap mark on your booty cheek. Again, they have 90% incoming DR, which is wild, and to show you how strong that is, here's a bunch of options that you think would probably be strong enough to kill a Weavewalker, but aren't. First up, fusion rifles. You name it, we tried it. The god roll main ingredient I got from Zur, even with a perfect bolt spread, is basically not even a tickle. Jotun, which can one-bang guardians from almost any range, does little to no damage to a Weavewalker. Not that I'd ever recommend using that gun anyway, but yeah. Vex Mythoclast, technically a fusion rifle I guess, even in linear fusion rifle mode will barely make a dent. Even firing all 3 shots directly in the head will not kill the Warlock. Bastion normally does a butt-ton of damage, but again, not strong enough to down a Weavewalker, even point blank. And on the subject of hard-hitting close-range weapons, shotguns are mostly out. Keyword mostly, more on that later. Chaperone will barely even make the Warlock flinch, even with the unique exotic Roadborne perk activated. Really hoping it's starting to sink in just how wild 90% DR is. To drive home that point even further, even a full mag of 4th Horseman, including the 5th shot provided by the exotic catalyst at point blank range, will not kill a Weavewalker Warlock. Not trying to tell you they're invincible or anything, but yeah, even if you do try to team shot them, it's going to take a lot of work. Okay, traditional close range weapons are sorta out. What about long range? Not much better. Even a high impact sniper with kill clip activated, if you have a weird roll like that laying around, won't do the job even if you shoot him in the head. Arbalist and Lorentz Driver headshots also will not work. Neither will the alternate fire mode on the hard hitting one tappers like Revision 0. All right, Fallout, we get it. Will you tell us what will work already? We're getting there. A few more things, because if I don't tell you all the things that won't work, the comment section is usually flooded with stuff like, but you didn't try the blah blah blah. Wither Horde almost does the trick. If you manage to tag the Warlock with a direct shot to the body and infect them, they come close to dying but will live. And don't bother shooting Wither Horde at the floor because yeah, they can just walk out of it. What about a Malfeasance explosion? Nice try, but no, even the multi-barb explosion will barely tickle. And if you really want to laugh or cry, not only will a Hawkmoon magic bullet not do the job, you can empty an entire mag of Hawkmoon into a Warlock's head, including the final magic bullet, and they will not die. Okay, so what will work in the neutral game? Well, the cheat code for shutting down a Weaving Warlock is, drumroll please, freezing them, which by the way doesn't mean you have to be playing stasis, but yeah, that definitely will help. Any tool in the stasis kit that is capable of freezing an enemy works great on the Weavewalker. They can't shoot back while weavewalking anyway, so they're kind of a sitting duck, and then shoot or melee them to shatter, mission complete. Conditional finality is already a god tier shotgun in PvP if you didn't know, but Weavewalker Warlocks are just one more reason to love it extra hard. Freeze them with your shotgun shot straight up, melee to finish, boom, done. And as you can imagine, that'll work with any weapon capable of freezing the enemy. The Cryosthesia exotic sidearm is another great example. That one does require a kill beforehand though, which is slightly more complicated than conditional finality, but what are you gonna do? Wicked Implement can even slow and ultimately freeze the Warlock, which will work, but that'll probably be much more annoying and difficult to pull off than Cryo or conditional finality. Final special weapon of note is Izanagi's Burden, but you need ×4 honed edge to get the job done, and yeah, that's kind of a crazy bad all or nothing solution that I would not recommend at all. Some power weapons will work, but shockingly, many will not. A straight shot impact from Gallarhorn is like a gentle autumn breeze to a Weavewalker, apparently. Likewise for other known heavy hitters, including Sleeper Simulant, the 1K Voices, and even Leviathan's Breath, yeesh. Tractor Cannon, however, does a fine job, not because it hits hard or anything, but because it will suppress the Warlock and knock them out of weave mode, allowing for easy cleanup. Winter's Bite also falls under the freezing category, by the way, and will work if you shoot not directly at them, but slightly near them. Easier said than done, I'm sure. In the supers and abilities department, most supers will make short work of the Weavewalker. Again, they're tough, but they're not unbreakable. It is worth noting, though, that some roaming supers need to be careful because they might not kill the Weavewalker in one hit like you might expect. For example, Hammer Chuckin' Titans won't kill a Weavewalker with one hammer, nor will one Dawnblade Warlock kill a Weavewalker with one sword. Yeah, you can kill them easy with two, but a clever Weavewalker will probably learn that over time and engage GTFO mode if they know that you're coming, trying to slip away without getting ganked by your Roman super. Weavewalkers can even potentially tank and run away from a Burning Maul ground pound, which is insane. The heavy hitting supers though, things like Thunder Crash, Nova Bomb, yeah, they ain't getting away from that. Final ability worth note, the Void Titan Shoulder Charge. And not because it hits hard, but because the Void Titan Shoulder Charge has the ability to suppress on a hit. Like the Tractor Cannon, that'll knock the Warlock out of weave mode and leave them vulnerable. If you got a Void Titan with Peregrine Greaves, you will straight up one bang the Warlock with a Shoulder Charge. Not Arc or Solar Titan though. Again, has to be Void for the suppression factor in order to get a one bang even with Peregrine. If you've got any additional and practical methods of shutting down a Weavewalker, by all means, share them down in the comment section. Also, come swing by the stream. Been playing a lot of Weavewalker just for how fun it is. Would love to hear your thoughts on the new aspect overall. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.